Talking movies in the commercial break. Sorry, you got the tail end of that, Dr. Lori. All right, we're back with Dr. Lori, our antiques appraiser, to look at a few more items sent in by you.
Yeah, and this time around, we're going to start with a vase, and this was sent in by Jill, not our Jill, right?
Not our Jill.
No, not your Jill.
Okay.
But Jill, and thanks to all of our viewers for sending things in. This photo, not things, but actually photos. This is a photo of a Moriage vase. It's made in China. It's very nice. It is relatively tall, over 12 inches. It's got those typical Asian handles. It has a nice ruffled collar. That's what they call the swirl at the top. And I like the coloration of it.
It
dates to the early 1900s.
I'm interested in the base. My eyes are drawn there. The base is different. It doesn't look flat, judging by this picture.
You're absolutely right. It's not flat. It actually stands on sort of 4 points. There's probably some kind of geometry thing in math for doing that.
Right.
Physics and stuff. There's something there. Anyway, that particular piece is typical style of the early 1900s coming from Asia.
Now,
Beautiful.
was this mass-produced, or was this something specific that someone created by hand?
That's a good question. There are a lot of them out there. They are not like studio pottery where it's made by hand individually, each one. But again, so there is a factory environment involved in this. Yes.
Well, it's beautiful, and I love the colors on it. It really pops.
Yeah, I like the colors.
I just don't know.
A little harder.
Yeah, it is a little harder.
Okay.
Because you said there's a lot of them out there, but then she started out of the gate like, it's really beautiful. So, I don't know.
Okay, I went 125.
I went 120.
100.
Wow, David.
But see how close you guys are?
When you
you're
right
really
me,
rocking it today.
Oh, man.
You're rocking it today.
All right.
I like your numbers.
We have another item, and this is a clock sent in from Gail. Tell us about, I remember my Aunt Pat had a clock with the columns
Aunt
like
Pat.
that. Yeah.
Oh, there's one for Aunt Pat. The clock is Canadian. From the early
Love
1900s.
Canada.
It has a porcelain face, ebonized, or of course the wood is actually painted in that black. And then some of them are also a stone as well as wood. I like the columns. I like the gilding. I love the pendulum. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Mantle clock from the early 1900s.
No, it really is impressive. I just have I'm not even sure what to ask. I mean, was it mass-produced?
You might ask about clocks. When does it strike? How often do you have to wind it? So that's probably an 8-day strike, which means once a week, before you go to church, you're going to wind all the clocks. That's what used to happen in my family. So basically once a week, it's an 8-day strike. So it'll run after you wind it for 8 days. Then you got to wind it again.
And does that make it more valuable or less valuable?
Well, that's important for the quality of the work. So sometimes an 8-day strike is quite valuable.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm going a little higher on this one.
Okay. I said 210.
I said 225.
$200 is what it's worth. That's Heather's point.
How does that feel?
We are tied up.
How's that one feel?
Once again.
I knew.
How did you know?
Because I knew.
It's scary how much we think alike.
Regina, not from Mean Girls, sent in a picture of a glass item.
Heather, how does that feel? She's a piece of work. All right. Cambridge glass. If I had Heather in class, I don't know. Cambridge glass flower frog. Vaseline glass, which will fluoresce under black light. You shine a black light on it, it's going to all shine up. From the 1920s, figure, of course, holding an animal. Looks like a lamb, actually.
What a unique piece. I've never seen anything like that.
No,
very unique,
and I don't.
Even unique to glass collectors.
Okay.
Even unique to glass collecters.
Unique to glass collectors?
Oh,
glass
it is.
Collectors.
Oh no, she's changing her vote.
Okay. Got it. This is way too high. I'm going for it though.
Okay.
Gotta go. Gotta go. 175.
I said 150.
It's worth 150. Heather, you were so close.
Gosh.
On the money. Oh, I mean.
Good job, David.
It was a great game.
He was
for all
humble
of us.
and generous and kind.
That's right.
Dr.
That's
Lori,
right.
we love talking to you. We always have fun with you.
I love talking to you, and you were rocking it today.
Yeah, dancing our Tuesday away. I love it, Dr. Lori. Thank you.
See ya.
All right, and thanks to everyone for sending us your photos, and maybe yours will be chosen for a future episode with Dr. Lori.